everyone! We are going to talk about the famous food in Belgium.
At first, we are going to tell you about the Belgian fries. What's making them special is that they're lettering 2 times. We have the best fries in the world in Belgium and we are proud of it. My friends are going to tell you about the chocolate because I am unfortunately allergic to it.
So, we produce one of the best chocolate in the world. In Belgium, we have a chocolate museum in Brussels. It was very interesting and delicious.
Here in Belgium, we have a national drink, so the beer. Here we can drink younger than in the other countries at only 16, and we produce more than 300 beers in the whole country.
We are also known in Belgium for waffles. We produce 2 types of waffles, Brussels waffles and Liège waffles. To be honest, my favorites are Liège waffles.
Me too! So thank you for listening to us and see you soon!
Goodbye!
It's part of the Ath entity. Ath is located 60 km from the capital Brussels at the confluence of the two Downs, and its population is 28,523 inhabitants. It is the capital of the Green Country because it respects the environment based on several criteria such as CO2 emission, biodiversity, and air quality. In addition, it provides different types of public transport, such as bus and train. Ath also has many places for young people of school: a cinema, a theater, a skate park, pubs, football fields, a swimming pool, tennis court, a paddle, and place of restoration.
The Ducasse was recognized in 2005 as a masterpiece of the oral and intangible heritage of humanity by UNESCO, but is no longer. It is spread over 4 days during the weekend of August, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. During the Sunday procession, floats, bands, extras, and giants circulate in the city. There are 7 giants: Mr. Goliath, Mrs. Goliath, Samson, Ambiorix, Mrs. Victoire, the Bayard horse, and the eagle with 2 heads. In Ath is also the St. Julian Church, a religious building located in the heart of the city. A church built in the early 15th century is several times damaged by natural disaster, and each time rebuilt. The present building dates from the early 19th century.
I've been in the dark trying to figure this out. No lights, less sound.
And now, let's talk about music. There are much more famous Belgian artists and groups than you would think. I'm sure you'll know a lot of them, even if you don't know they come from Belgium. So here's a list of the 7 most famous Belgians in the music environment.
The first one on the list is the singer Stromae. His name is the anagram of maestro. He sings a lot about the difficulties of life and most of the time about his experience. For example, one of his most listened songs is Papa Outé, a song talking about a son searching for his father. His most famous song is Formidable.
Next, we have Hooverphonic. This group, composed of 3 members, a guitarist, a bassist and a singer, represented Belgium in the Eurovision Song Festival of 2021.
The second solo artist on this list is Lost Frequencies. His name is Félix Delatte, and he is famous for his remixes of well-known songs. He is the first Belgian artist in the top 50 on Spotify.
In 4th place, we have Loïc Notet. He became famous by participating in The Voice. After that, he went to Eurovision and he even participated in Dance with the Stars. He's got his own singing style, which makes his songs so special. He sings in English and he is very loved.
To continue, I will introduce you to Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike. They are 2 Greek brothers born in Belgium. They were the most listened DJs of the world in 2015 and in 2019. And they play music in the most famous festivals on the entire planet like Tomorrowland.
And now, Let's talk about the most famous female solo singer of our country, Angèle. She is a young talent that we are very proud of. She made hits like Balance ton quoi or La Loi de Murphy. She is a figure of feminism in Belgium. She also made a feat with Dua Lipa with the song Feather.
Last but not least, I present to you Damso. He is a famous Belgian singer born in Kinshasa. He mainly makes rap, and his music is now everywhere in Belgium, France, Switzerland, and other countries. In his songs, he talks a lot about relation and racism.
Hi, we are Robin and Marie, and we will tell you some of the important historical facts about Belgium.
First of all, the current name, that is Belgium, was given to a Celtic people named Belgae by Julius Caesar. After the Roman conquest, the name was forgotten by both population and region. It didn't reappear until the 16th century, the period of humanism and the Renaissance in these regions.
Belgium became independent in 1830. This was the consequence of the civil manifestation against the Netherlands, which at that time was run by King William Orange Nassau.
Another battle that took place was the Battle of Waterloo. This battle took place on June 18, 1815. This battle was between the French army and the alliances, which consisted of the English, German states, Netherlands, and Prussia. Finally, the alliances won this fight and Napoleon Bonaparte was defeated and exiled.
Belgium is a world record holder for the longest government formation. We had no government for 541 days, and to distribute the 65 highest administrative functions, we needed another 200 days. The first mainland European railroad was opened in Belgium in 1835. It provided the connection between Mechelen and Brussels.
Hello, today Yuri and I will introduce you to the best Belgian athletes. I will introduce you about Nafisa Toutiam and Justine Henin, and Yuri will introduce you to Wout van Aert and Nina Derwal. Nafisa Toutiam is one heptathlonian and pentathlonian. She won Olympic Games twice in Rio and in Tokyo. She also won World Championship twice and European Championships twice and Belgian Championships 9 times. Now let me tell you about Justine Henin. She is a tennis player who won 7 Grand Slam. She won 4 at Roland Garros, 2 at US International and 1 at Australian International. And she also won the Olympic Games in 2004.
Hello everyone, today I'm gonna do a little presentation about Belgium, but especially in the sport of Belgium. I'm gonna do a presentation about 2 athletes from Belgium, Nina Derwal and Wout van Aert. Wout van Aert is a 29 years old professional cyclist that specialized in cross cycling. It's a type of cycling, but in the wild. He has been 3 times in a row champion from his discipline. And by the way, cyclism is one of the most practiced sports in Belgium. And the second athlete is Nina Derwal. Nina Derwal is a professional artistic gymnastic girl. He is specialized in the uneven bars. That's a very complicated discipline. She became the first Belgian to get the gold medal to the 2018 gymnastic championship. And she is also the first Belgian to get the gold medal at the Olympics game. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.
Hi, my name is Sarah. And my name is Gabriela. We are going to introduce you to the Belgian art. Belgian people are really talented, so unfortunately we won't be able to talk about everything, but we will tell you more about surrealism, and Belgian comics.
First, let's talk about comics. Belgium is the home of comic strips. This is one of the few arts where Belgium has had an international impact in the 20th century. Comics are an integral part of Belgian culture. Here is some example of the most famous Belgian comics. Surrealism is very important, if not the most important movement in Belgium. It's a cultural movement in which artists represent illogical scenes and use methods to allow the unconscious mind.
René Magritte, who is the most famous Belgian surrealist, is known for his paintings of basic objects in an unexpected context, and it often raises questions about the nature and boundaries of reality and representation.
If one day you visit Belgium and you want to see more about the Belgian talent, those are the most interesting museum. The Magritte Museum, where a lot of Magritte pieces are exposed.
We have also a museum of fine art in Belgium, where you can see a lot of Belgian paintings and artists. And we have also the Horta Museum, who is very interesting. That is very interesting because Horta was a Belgian architect who made a lot of Art Nouveau buildings.
Now we are going to explain why Belgium is a destination of choice for travelers from all over the world. From 5 tourist attractions. First, there is Belgium capital, Brussels, a captivating city where history meets modernity. The Grand Place, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is the heart of the city, surrounded by magnificent Baroque buildings. You can visit internationally renowned museums such as the Magritte and the Comic Books Museum. Then, in the Belgian Ardennes, the caves of Han offer magical underground experience. You can explore the impressive galleries adorned with spectacular rock formations on boat and walking tours. It is an exciting adventure for all ages. And that is not all. Bruges is a picturesque, perfectly preserved medieval city. Its romantic canals, cobbled streets, and historic buildings make it a romantic destination. You can visit museums, taste Belgian chocolate, and enjoy the serenity of this charming city.